Bear with me as I attempt to unpack the unconditional love that you've added to my life and proclaim lifelong vows to a king. When I met you on the stoop of Claflin University's plaza, I never would have imagined that Gabby's brother with the funny name would one day be my husband. But God does that. He has a way of blessing you with fairy tales beyond your wildest dreams. And babe, you are my happily ever after. We often tell God what we want in a partner, but I couldn't even fathom the type of blessings he was creating when he sent me you. You came into my life at a time of self-discovery, a time when I decided to stand firm on my worth and to only allow the things in my life that I deserved. I made a covenant with God that the next man that I allowed in would appear like the brightest and most stunning flower in the midst of other flowers. He came through on that promise. Because on this day, as we stand in the midst of brilliant colors, decor, dresses, and suits, I'm looking at the most beautiful thing in the world right now. I'm looking at my brother, my lover, and my best friend. And like the Bible story, Jacob worked 7 years for Rachel. You've worked just as hard in nearly 7 years of our courtship. And every day of every moment of our lives, I will make it worth it. Molly Music was right when he said, yes, I'm a mess, but I'm blessed to be stuck with you. I thought no one could spoil me more than my late grandfather, Billy H. Brown, Sr. But it feels like he and God had a deep conversation in heaven, and they specifically arranged for us to meet. Because you most definitely picked up where he left off. Devern, loving you has been like listening to my favorite love song on repeat. You are my security blanket in the middle of the winter, my favorite Starbucks drink in the fall. You're my favorite jazz melody in the spring, and my safe haven in the summer. I don't know if you'll ever know just how much I adore you, but I vow to spend the rest of my life trying to show you.
Jerilyn, greatest love I've ever known. Our journey began on a high level of uncertainty, from across the fence in college days to across state lines together in our adult years. We've never truly known where the journey would take us, but the goal was always to be together. And in our togetherness, it's brought us right here to embark on yet another journey. Only difference is there's a lifetime of certainty standing right before your eyes. You can be certain that I'm committed to devoting every ounce of my being to making sure you always feel the purest, genuine rarity of what we know as love. I stand here committed in every way to assure you that I will forever shower you with the best parts of who God created me to be. For every wound you've had in a lifetime, I'm committed to healing. For every piece of heartache you felt, I'm committed to making sure it's replaced with everlasting joy. As long as God blesses me with air in my lungs, I'll spend the rest of my life giving you the best of your life. You have awakened my soul and brought me the peace and companionship that every man longs for. In our love, I feel safe, I feel strong. I feel that even if I was ever broken, you would have the tools to build me back up into a masterpiece I didn't know existed. And because of that, I know my decision to marry you, my queen, has been the best decision that I could ever make. I say it all the time to you, you'll never know how much I love you. But because to me, love is an action and not a feeling, until my last breath on this side of heaven, I plan to always show you. I vow with you my heart to be your peace when in chaos, your light when in darkness, and your shield from any harm that shall arise in your presence. Jerry, I vow to you my forever love.